that last class content is visible to all. Last class content, that is blank diameter for different ratios. Yes sir, fine. So we were discussing deep drawing, and the deep drawing 4 5 points, major points we discussed. First things we discussed that deep drawing setup is similar to punching and blanking operation. Only difference is that the punching is having necessary rounding, and clearance is more as compared to punching and blanking. Then tensile stress and compressive stress is developed in the deep drawing process. And basically deep drawing process is to make a cup shaped product, like your all kitchen utensils, whether it is bowl, glass, or pressure cooker, anything that is of cup shaped. Then one more thing we discussed, the deep drawing and shallow drawing. Shallow drawing means the depth of the formed part is less than half of the diameter, and deep drawing is when depth is greater than half of its diameter. Then we will discuss in this topic particularly in a deep drawing, estimation of the blank size, then load to form a cup from a blank. Then third one, how many numbers of draw is required to make a cup from the blank, so number of draws. So basically we will be discussing here numerical parts. Basically the theories are very less. I mean, I speak all content. I mean, I doing so. First, that load estimation in deep drawing will. So last class we already discussed. So uh, just a recap. So we will be having a blank of diameter d and thickness t, and we'll make a cup, and cup height is h, overall height, and inside diameter is d, and thickness is t, and this thickness will be same because there is no change in the thickness. So we d by r ratio we discussed, that is corner radius of the formed part. If d by ratio is greater than 20, then simply area we have equated, and 4 by pi d square, that is area of the blank, is equal to 4 pi d square plus pi dh, and then d is equal to d square root under d square plus 4 dh. Simple. Then again, when d by ratio is between 15 to 20, then blank size is equal to d square plus 4dh minus 0.5 r, and when d by r ratio is between 10 to 15, then d is equal to kept on blank diameter, d square is equal to 4dh minus r, simply r minus r. So in notes, actually I couldn't make the notes. Notes is ready. The final I will send today evening. I will send you today machining tool and tool properties, mechanics of machining notes. Almost it is 50-page notes. I will send you. I will send you today that advanced machining note also. Welding notes is I will send later on. Okay, so one problem. Yes, yes. Class has started. Am I not audible? Amal, can you hear me? Fine. Problem. Okay. So one problem I will discuss now. I don't know if it is there in your note or not. I write the problem. Determine the radius. You have to keep a note with you, and you have to write also. Determine the radius of blank required to produce a spherical cup cup of radius 200 mm. So determine the radius of blank required to produce a hemispherical cup of radius hemispherical cup of radius 200. So this is your hemispherical cup, and that radius is r, that is 200 mm. And for that you have to find diameter of the blank is equal to what? So here nothing, you can solve, just equate area. Equate area. Sorry, hemispherical cup. It is that cup, hemispherical cup. Hemispherical cup, right? No, it is hemispherical cup. Yes. So hemispherical cup, just equate the area. Just equate the area. Then one more thing we discussed, that number of number of draw. What happens, suppose you want to make a cup or a glass like this, and you have a blank this, you cannot make in one operation. You cannot make in one operation. You have to draw number of times, and because the limitation is your stress, drawing stress, drawing stress. Because if drawing stress is beyond that, its ultimate, it will fail. So you need a number of draw, means if you have a blank, So we'll discuss now in details, and a lot of problems we will solve also. So deep drawing is generally performed in a number of draws, right? No, that will estimate. So many draws will be required sometime. You cannot make. So what is that? And each draw, there is a limitations. You can that also will discuss. So first will load estimation. Let us discuss load estimation. Understand this. Load estimation. This is very important. Load. How much load? I mean, you have on a blank, and you have on a cup, and you have now set up. You have a arrangement that punch and the die is having necessary rounding, and there is a clearness also. So you are going to make this, right? You are going to make this. So this is your blank diameter. Two 282.84. Yes, 282. 282 was the answer last one, previous one. 282. That Ravichandran is saying that is correct answer. 282 millimeter. So previous question 282 millimeter was the answer. Okay, fine. So we are now discussing the load estimation part. You have to understand that load estimation part. Full sphere is 4 pi r square, right? No, but 2 pi r square. Okay. So you have a diameter. This is d. I am writing d1. D1. Why I am writing diameter of the component? Diameter of component or cup component after first draw. After first draw. After first draw that I am writing, and again there will be subsequent draw, and then diameter will reduce, that is d2, right? d2 height will be different. This is your h1, this height will be your h2. This is the first draw, this is your second draw, and this is your initial blank. So d1 I am writing diameter of the component after first draw, and capital D is your diameter of the blank, diameter of the blank, and you know D is thickness. This is in a millimeter. This is also in a millimeter or centimeter, whatever you want to write, right? All unit must match. Then load, sigma y is tensile strength. This will be Newton millimeter square. Then load P is equal to pi d1t sigma y capital D by D minus C, where C is your a constant, and that constant value is between 0.6 to 0.7, so you can take 0.65. Basically C covers friction, corner radius. So if if you want to calculate first draw load, then we write P1 D1. So load you will estimate in first draw, I mean we are talking about this, is equal to pi D1 T, basically that is area, sigma Y, that is tensile strength, and D is the black diameter, and D1 is the diameter after first draw, and C is a constant, that is between 0.6 to, that is a practical value, practical, and it covers, it takes care of the friction and bending and the corner radius. It takes care of the corner radius, bending, etc. Now, if first draw is over, now if for second draw, this is P2 will be equal to pi D2 T sigma Y, and now that capital D1 will become D2. I mean this, now D will change to D1, because for the second draw, after first draw it is not a blank, basically it is your half or semi cup, or it is in a cello cup. So this blank diameter will change to D1, and this D2 is your cup diameter, inside cup diameter after second draw. Similarly, if third draw is required, then you have to calculate load P3 is equal to pi D3 T sigma Y, and it will be your D2 by D3 minus C. That is for third draw. And what is D3? D3 is your diameter of the cup after third draw. So you please note down, because it is not there in the notes. You please write down everything, and once it is over, you tell me. I request you all to write. You have understood well, you have to write first. Because it is not there in the notes. Sure. Yes, boss. Yes. You have to understand, man. We all are now, I mean, you are in graduation, and after graduation, so just don't copy. You understand it, and write in your own language, your own nomenclature. You have to understand the theme, the heart of the content, and that's it. That's all. Once it is over, then please tell yes. I missed something to write. You please write from starting. Yeah, I am giving you time now. You can write this one. It is there, right? So we started from here. Load estimation in a deep drawing. Amal, can you explain? Yes, yes, we can explain one more time. No issue. Amal, I can. So today class we started from this point, and I once again I repeat. Um, a load estimation in a deep drawing, that is our topic. So already we discussed when this ratio is, this is your r is your, d is your diameter of the cup, and r is your corner radius. So when this ratio is greater than or equal to 20, we'll use this relation. We'll use this relation to find blank diameter. The disc or the blank required to form a cup of diameter d and height h. Then when dy ratio is between this, then we'll use this formula. And when dy ratio is between 10 to 15, we'll use this. So this three relation is to find d, that is blank diameter. So if you know cup diameter, you know height, you know radius, you can find blank diameter. D is the inside diameter of cup, H is the total overall height, and R is the corner radius. Then determine the one problem I asked you to solve. Determine the radius of cup radius. Determine the radius of blank required to produce a hemispherical cup of radius 200 millimeter. So this is your hemispherical cup. Hemi means half, right? Now hemi means half. So full surface area is 4 pi r square. Am I right? So we have to take half of that. So we need 2 pi r square. That is hemispherical cup. So we can write pi d square. Am I right? Sorry, 4 pi r square. So we can write 2 pi r square. Fine. And that 2 pi r square is equal to pi by 4 d square. So d you can get 282 millimeter. Then we moved, and number of draw. We discussed one terms, number of draw. Number of draw. Just I discuss. We'll discuss it later. I mean, there are a lot of discussion on this, but for time being, I asked. No, I explained this. We cannot make a cup in a single draw in one operation. You need multiple operation. So you have on a blank, you cannot make simply a cup like this. It all depends on draw ratio and draw reduction ratio that I will discuss. But for to make you understand that it is not possible sometime to make directly, means you, if you know the blank size and cup size, it may be possible, it may not be possible to make a cup in a one operation. Many draw will be required sometime. So each draw we have to find separately load. Each draw we have to find separately load, and that load estimation we have one formula. So this is your D is blank diameter, D1 is the diameter of the cup. One I have written here because in first draw, H1 is the height after first draw. So D is the diameter of cup after first draw. D diameter of the blank, that is original size of the blank, original size. what we estimated from the three formulas above, and T is the thickness and sigma y is your tensile strength. So we have an empirical relation P1, that is load or pull, for the first draw if you want to calculate. So pi d1t sigma y d by d1 minus c. It is the force required to change d1 d into d1. So c is a constant, that is a practical value you have to take. C is obtained from the practical, and this value is between 0.6 to 0.7. So you can take 0.6. Basically, what is c? So c covers friction, corner radius, bending, etc. Similarly, for the second row load you can calculate. Please write down simultaneously. Please write down. Second row, this D2 will be the final diameter of the cup after second row, and here this blank diameter, this one will be changed to D1. That is the only change here. And here this is D2, that is diameter of the cup after second row. So D will change to D1, and D2 is the cup diameter inside after second row. If third draw is required, then we can calculate third draw. Again, similarly, pi d3t sigma y, and this d2 will be there now. Blank will be now first draw, second draw. What is the diameter of the cup? That will be the blank size for the third draw, and d3 by c. Again, c value is constant. Now I think everybody is clear. Everybody is clear? Tell me. Please say yes, no, maybe. What about other guys? How we derive the total is no, Amal, we took it, that value. We didn't derive. Empirical formula. We have not derived. Forming formulas are semi. I mean, we have to derive, then you have to take that practical value. C, how we can find C? Theoretically, it is impossible to find value of C. So basically, it is an optimization value. Optimum, I mean, a lot of draw were done. Theoretically, practically, all were analysis were done. Formula we have not tried. Then one is called draw ratio. Draw ratio. Or we also call limiting draw ratio. Limiting draw ratio. DR. Limiting draw ratio. So every material is having a limiting draw ratio. So this draw ratio is basically D by D. Draw ratio is equal to D by D. So this is basically depends upon the material. Depends on type of material. Like we have hard or soft, friction, that is mu, coefficient of friction. So basically that BR valued between 1.6 to 2.3, or we can take 2. It means in limiting draw means this is your blank diameter and this is your cup diameter. So this ratio is 2. This ratio varies between this reference book. Reference book is Kalpakjian. Wait. This is reference book. This is the Bible of MP. But you require, this is almost 1500 pages book. It is difficult. For GATE student, I never recommend this book because you will be stuck in this book because it is like Bible or novel. So you will, your knowledge will increase like anything, but you will not be able to solve numerical problem because you don't have time. In limited time, you have to perform in a GATE. That is the thing. So if you want knowledge, then this book is very good. In this book, particular things you can take. So means D by D is equal to 50%. Means in one draw, you can reduce only 50%. In one draw, only 50% reduction is possible, diameter reduction. 50% diameter reduction is possible. Means you have, okay. Then one is called draw reduction ratio. Draw reduction ratio. What is the draw reduction ratio? That is equal to D minus D divided by D. That is diameter reduced divided by diameter before. Or we can write it is also D1 because diameter after first draw. D1 we can also write, right? Or we can write D also. So don't confuse. If I write D1 means after first draw. Similarly, if I write here D1 means after first draw. But for the second draw, it will be D1 minus D2 by D1. For the second draw, it will be D1 minus D2 by D1. Because if for the second draw, this D1 is your D, flank diameter. So now one problem I am writing, we will solve lot of problem. What is that problem? A cell of 100 mm, cell of 100 mm diameter and 100 mm height with corner radius of, please write simultaneously, please write a cell of 100 millimeter diameter and 100 meter height with corner radius 0.4 mm is to be produced by cup drawing by cup drawing. a cell of 100 millimeter diameter and 100 millimeter height with corner radius 0.4 meter is to be produced by cup drawing. The required blank diameter is option A 118 millimeter, option B 161 millimeter, option C 224 mm, and option D 312. Please tell me the answer. First you check D by R, then apply the formula. Okay, I'm waiting for you guys. You have to tell the answer. In 2 minutes, you have to solve this. So you are going to make a cup 100. This is your 100 mm diameter and height is how much? 100 mm. This is H. This is D, and corner radius is 0.4 R. So this is the answer. This is the answer. 224. Yes, Ramachandran ji, you are right. Other guys. C. Ravi Raj Bhosle. Yes, true. Other guys. Amal, Ashish, Munir Babu, Parveen, Ashish, Anupam, Rajat, Dheeraj. Parveen, Neha Moria, Mohit, Fajal. So D by R will be your 250. So we'll apply that formula directly. Now question 2. A cylindrical cup. Please solve simultaneously. Okay. When my question completes, you have to tell the answer. A cylindrical cup of 48.5 millimeter diameter and 52 millimeter height has a corner radius of 1.5 mm, cold rolled steel of thickness 1.5 mm is used to produce the cup. Assume trim allowance trim allowance as 2 millimeter per 25 mm of cup diameter. What is the blank size? What is the blank size? A is 102, B 122.5, C 1115.4, and D 128.5. So trim allowance, assuming trim allowance is 22 mm per 25 mm of diameter. So your diameter is 48. So you for 25 millimeter cup diameter, you have to add 2 mm. So here cup diameter is 48.5. So you can take it as 4 mm. So in the blank size, you have to increase 4 mm. That will be your answer. So first you calculate D and you add 4 mm. So D by R is how much D by R? D is your 48.5 and R is your 1.5. So it is greater than 20. Then D is equal to D square plus 4DH. So D you know, H you know, H is 52 mm. Then D you calculate and 4 mm you add. Why 4 mm? Because for 25 mm curve diameter they are telling you add 25 millimeter. Because what happens, cup is formed like this. So they will remove this finally. So what is the answer? One Ravi Chandran is saying 115.53. So C is again answer. Everybody has to tell the answer because D you calculate again. I'm telling you here only is the difference is that here trim allowance is given. Means some allowances means we have to add. Like my basic salary is 1 lakh. Allowance, dearness allowance is 10%. So 10% I add. Transport allowance is 20%. Yeah, so 20% is added. Finally, there is a gross income. So similarly, trim allowance 25% means you have to add the 25 2 millimeter for 25 millimeter, and because cup diameter is 48.5, so I added 42 millimeter. Everybody, because I want 100% result here in a gate. Otherwise, what is the use of teaching? If you don't get a gate, then why I am putting this much efforts? What about other guys? Once you estimate the diameter of the blank, then you have to option C. Okay, fine. Now next question. What about other guys? Pankaj Kumar, right? Mohit, fine. Why you guys are late? This is some simply calculation. Anyway, let us move now. Question. A cup is to be drawn. Cup is to be drawn to a diameter of 70 millimeter with 35 mm depth from a 0.5 mm thick sheet metal. The cup is drawn in one operation. Assume is equal to 400 30 megapascal. First, the required blank diameter is first. We have option 1, it is 6.7. Then option B, 100, 119 mm. C, 121.24 mm. Then D, 169.169 mm. Then question part B is the maximum drawing force is first 0.47 0.047 mega Newton. So A is 0.047 meganewton. B is 0.82 meganewton. C 0.83 meganewton, or D 9.69 meganewton. Make sure C you have to do 0.65, right? So P is equal to pi d t sigma capital D by small d minus C. What is the answer? Option C, 121.4. What about the force? Thank you, Mohit. Skip. Okay. Force. What is the force value? 3.14 into diameter 70 mm into thickness 0.5 mm into 430 Newton millimeter square into blank is this one 121, huh? 121. So it is 121 divided by 70 minus 0.65. What is that value? So this is the answer, I think, right? A is the answer. This is the answer. 0.51. What is the answer? Okay, so what was the last problem answer? I gave enough time. Yes, yes. I'm not talking to anything. Just I was writing. Mm, What was the last problem answer? 0.51. Okay, everybody got 0.51. Now it is clear. Second problem we are discussing now. Now second problem we are discussing. A cup of 50 mm diameter and 75 mm deep is to be drawn from 1.5 mm thick steel sheet of deep drawing quality. What is deep drawing quality? Means formability. The plasticity must be there in that material. Tensile strength is given. You have to find diameter of the blank required. Then force and energy must be applied for first draw with 40% reduction. Then diameter you can estimate simply. Tensile strength is 150 is given actually basically. This is actually ultimate tensile strength, ultimate tensile strength. But sigma y is equal to sigma uts divided by 2. Generally, we take half of the ultimate is average yield strength. In our formula, it is sigma y. So 300 divided by 2, that is 150 Newton meter square, millimeter square. First thing, because P is equal to pi dt, it is sigma y. Sigma y, then d by d minus c. What is the blank diameter? Blank diameter, anybody estimated blank diameter? 132.28. 132.28 millimeter. So D we got blank diameter. So D is your 132.28 millimeter. Now you have to calculate force and energy. So force and energy you have to calculate. So force, pi you know, D you know, T you know, sigma y 150 Newton millimeter you have to take because it is the ultimate tensile strength is given. So you have to take yield strength. Okay, and then this is 100 Newton and this is half of this. We take half of this. Then D is this much and D and C you take 6.5. Then you can calculate force. What is the force value? Force value. What is the force value? Seventy point five, 57 kilonewton. Different answer. Force you estimate. 70.5. 70. Now, Chandranji, your answer is 57. What is Rajat? 70.52. Mega Newton 0.7. That is also correct. Kilonewton, mega Newton. So 70.6 I am writing. 70.6 kilonewton. Okay, now energy. Energy, force into displacement or displacement. Or here I am writing punching load or drawing load into distance. For your understanding, what is the distance? So you have a cup, you have a blank, and that blank size is 132.5 diameter, and you are making cup. You are making a cup. Like this. You have necessary rounding in the punch, and this is your die. So it will follow this, and finally cup will be formed. Cup will be formed. So here punch force F, that we call load, drawing load, and the distance will be this height. This height. It will follow like this. This height means H1 means punch travel will be equal to height of cup form. So what will be the height? What will be the height of cup after first draw? Because reduction is 40%. So what is the diameter after first draw? What is the diameter after first draw? 79.4 mm. Right? So because it is clearly mentioned that first draw is 40% reduction, percentage reduction. And you know reduction formula, draw reduction, that is D minus D divided by D, that is 40%. So you can calculate diameter. It will be your 79.4 because this D is 132.3 mm. This you got. Now you have to calculate, this is the first draw diameter. Then what is the height? So you have a blank 132, and now you are getting a cup of diameter 79.4. Then what is this height? H1. So you have to equate this again, area, equate area. Pi by 4 d square is equal to pi by 4 d1 square plus pi d1 h1. So h1 you have to calculate it. This will be the height of a formed cup after first draw. You know that the diameter, that is 132.3. D1 is the diameter reduction. I mean, after first draw, what is the diameter of the formed part, and that we are estimating from this information. So H1 you can calculate. What is the H1 value? That H1 you have to multiply with the force. It will give you the energy consumption in the first draw. The energy consumption or required in a first draw will be equal to first draw load F1 into H1. Just to multiply, F1 is the drawing load in a first draw, and that is height of the cup after first draw. I think everybody got. Now you have to solve and answer. I'm checking. D1 is given. Yes, D1 you have to calculate, man, from the reduction. Rajat. What is a cup of 50 mm diameter and 75 mm is to be drawn from thick steel sheet of deep. No, 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 no. That this you confused, right? We cannot make in one draw. We cannot make a cup of 50 millimeter diameter, 75 deep is to be drawn. They are saying. Mhm, 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 mhm. My problem selection is very wisely. I choose the problem. Yeah, this is, man. This is our. They are saying we have to make a cup. This diameter is 50, and this height is 75. We have to make this. But again, they are saying that reduction 40% is only possible. So in first, we got the blank. Please understand, concentrate. 32. With this information, we estimated blank. Now, in first draw, we got D1 is equal to how much? 79.4. And our requirement is 50. So in first draw, we are getting only this much diameter and bigger diameter. It will be cello cup. And height you are getting how much? You are getting some height. So in first draw, it is not possible to make a cup of 50 mm diameter and 75 deep. Second draw you have to take. But they have asked you to calculate only force and energy must be applied for the first draw with 40% reduction. They have not asked you to make a cup. They have asked you to calculate force and energy in a first draw only. So there will be a second draw, but they have not told about reduction in a second draw. What will be the reduction? They have not told. Generally, we take 50, 25, 25. But here it is clearly mentioned in your problem that 40% reduction you have to take. Height is 35.24 mm. It means in first draw height is less. So force should be made with diameter 79.4. Yes, true. That force is the first draw force. Ravichandran, that is first draw force. F1. This is, I am writing this D1. This D1 is not, D1 is equal to not. Okay, sorry, this diameter is correct only. This diameter is, this D1, D1 is your this 50 mm, 50 millimeter. This height is again your, sorry. This in cup, yeah, here, right? Let us, I explain you once again so that there will not be any confusion. A cup of diameter 50 mm, diameter 75 deep is to be drawn. Okay, fine, no issue. So you can calculate here that D is equal to D square plus 4DH. Try to understand. So D is your 50 millimeter square plus 4 into D. D is 50 into height is 75. So you got this 132.2 millimeter. Fine. That is the mass conservation. Surface area remains fixed. So we got a this. This is the diameter of the blank. Now, what will be the height of the cup after first draw? So first draw is diameter. D1 is the diameter of the cup after first draw. So diameter is this after first draw. Because percentage reduction is 40%. This you got right. Then now height corresponding to this diameter, you got height H1. And then force is equal to pi d1t sigma y d d1 minus c. Here d1 is your 79.4. D is your initial 32 point whatever 28 millimeter. H1 is the corresponding this diameter. What is the height? Now it is clear to all. Now everybody understood. You have to tell whether everybody understood or not. Once again, I will explain if you didn't understand. Yes, it will be in that range only. To understand the concept. What is H1 answer? 35.31. Yes, that answer is 35. H1 is your 32, 35.24. Yes. Okay, next problem we'll discuss. A cylindrical cup, a cylindrical cup of diameter 12 mm and height 16 mm has a corner radius. This is a problem. It has a corner radius of 0.5 mm. It is made out of sheet. It is made out of sheet of 2 mm thick and material has a constant flow. Material has a constant flow stress, that is average yield strength of 35 megapascal. Neglecting the corner radius, first diameter of the blank. Second, the number of draw required to draw the parts if the draw reduction ratio, if the draw reduction ratio for first and subsequent draw is 45%, 40% and 25% and 25%. Option 1, B, C, 2, 3, 4, and D is your 5. And here option is 20. Option B is 30.2. Option C is 36.1. Option D 41.6. All are in a millimeter. Also, C is equal to 0. Take C is equal to 0. So 30, this blank diameter will be 30.2. So 30 D is equal to 30.2 millimeter. This is the first information. This B is your. Now number of draws required. Number of draw required to draw the parts if the draw reduction ratio for first there in that for draw reduction ratio right now. Number of draw required to the draw reduction ratio means draw reduction ratio. Draw reduction ratio for the first is 40% and second, third, all are 25%, 25%. It is mentioned, it is given. Number of draw, you have to, we have to find. We have to find number of draws. This is our problem. Very easy. You know now blank size. Blank size is 30.2 30.2 millimeter, and your cup is 12 millimeter diameter, 12 mm, and height 16 mm. So we have to find number of draw. So number of draw D minus D by D. That is first draw you have to take 0.4. You can calculate diameter D. D1. Then second one D1 minus D2 by D1 is 0.25. You have to calculate here D2. Then third draw D3 minus D2 divided by D1. D2 you have to take 0.25 and then you have to calculate D3. And we want a final diameter D is 12 mm. So which is closest? What is D1? First draw D1. What is D1 value? Tell me. D1 18.12. 18.12. But our requirement is 12. Our requirement is 12 mm. Second row 13.58. 13.58 millimeter. Third row 10.19. So in two draw it is not possible. So you have to take third draw also. In a two draw, not possible. Third draw D3. Right now this reduction will be less. I mean you need third draw. You need. So number of draw is 3. Basically, this D3 is the punch diameter. D3 is punch. So you have to select punch, final punch of size 12 mm. So in two draw it is not possible. Third draw it is less, but this D3 will be 12 mm. You have to, this will be, now will be 20% or 15%. So number of draw is 3. It is clear to all? You miss the number of draw is nothing else. It is given in your problem. It is mentioned number of draw required to draw the parts, draw reduction ratio for first and sub. So it is given DRR, draw reduction ratio, 40% for first, second for 25%, third 25%. It is given, and subsequent draw is 25%. That here it, the number of draw required, the parts, if the draw reduction ratio for the first is 40% and subsequent draw 25. So it is fourth is also there, then 25. And we know draw reduction formula. Draw reduction, this is the draw reduction. Draw reduction, we know D minus D divided by D into 100. So this is blank diameter, and this D1 is the diameter after first draw. So D minus D1 by D1 0.4. So D1 will. Similarly for the second draw, D1 minus D2, because this D1 will be now blank for the second draw, and D2 is the cup diameter. So D1 it is 13.8. Similarly for third draw, so if first draw we are getting diameter 18, but we need diameter 12. We need that, and second draw diameter is uh, 13. 13. So third draw diameter is 10.1. We require cup. We need cup of diameter 12 mm. It is given in a problem. So third draw. It is clear now? Sir, we can go for n number of draw. Why we should stop at draw 3? Because we reach the diameter. We want, we are first draw 18, second draw 13. We want to make a cup of 12 millimeter diameter. Parveen M. Okay. So tomorrow now we'll discuss. It is tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we'll discuss now. Assignment. You have to submit assignment. If you are not submitting, means you are not serious. If you submit, then I can give you the guarantee for gate. So your assignment. Gate 35 years questions. Deep drawing. Then you have everything. Sheet metal operation. So I have covered what I have covered, I am telling you. I have covered casting, rolling, wire drawing, extrusion, then sheet metal operation, then deep drawing. So you have to solve 35 years of a submit 0708 to 2020 deadline. Tomorrow 10 a.m. to a.m. we'll discuss bending, seventh. You have to given seventh. I have given seventh, I guess. 1 week time. Bending. I will send notes. Bending. Okay. I will share. I will share. I will share Ramcharanji. Otherwise, that you purchase 35 years. Get question chapter wise. Okay, so tomorrow we'll discuss now. Okay, thank you. Tomorrow we'll discuss. Thank you all. Thank you.